Doug here with Yaskawa, and I've got Trent, who's part of our aftermarket team. So Trent, another common question I get is, hey, what are your offline resources for editing jobs and editing ladder logic? So what do we got
Oh,
for that, Trent?
yeah, great question. Without getting into a full simulation package, sometimes you just need file editors.
Hmm.
And Job Editor, Ladder Editor are two of the offerings by Yaskawa. Job Editor is simply a great syntax editor. It's good for if you're building job structure. It's not really for programming points offline, but it's great for building structure. Like if you have complex jobs where you're doing a lot of calculations or you're doing a lot of structure where you're trying to have loops and things like that. It's great because you can sit there at a laptop or you're at your desk and create that job structure, then load it right into the controller with the perfect syntax, and then just simply modify your points at that point. So that's the value of that product.
Okay.
Ladder editor, very similar. You can take the concurrent IO ladder, which runs in the background, much like a PLC, but it's on the robot,
Okay.
and it allows you a good user interface to make ladder logic changes that you can then load back in the controller. Oftentimes we have integrators or high level plant engineering personnel will take a robot backup and put it up on their laptop using this ladder editor, and then they can make like if they're going to add a field bus or they want to restructure handshakes with a press or so any kind of external machine, non-safety related stuff that allows you to make those changes offline, just like if you were doing a PLC, and then you
Okay.
can load that file up, and then at that point, it should, then you're live and you can go, do your debug from there. So just allows you. Otherwise, you're at dependent doing these changes, and sometimes we don't always have the advantage of the robot being down all the time, so we can do that. So that
Yeah,
does
we
help
prefer
us.
them running.
This is true. This is true, and that's another conversation. So, but
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Excellent. Well, thanks for the quick rundown on Job Editor and Ladder Editor from Yaskawa. So thanks a lot, Trent. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Doug.